Hello and welcome to Danny Design Studio. This is our fourth Take It Out tutorial, and this time we're going to be using sponge daubers, and we'll be using this to colour our designs and also using it with your stamp pads to create a two-tone look on your designs. So I got the inspiration for this design because I chose the stamp set. So we're going to be using the feather and the flower, and this is the design we're going to be doing. And also I chose the papers to go with it. So I chose this paper. I'm using both sides out of the DSP from the In Good Taste Designer Series paper. All these lovely sort of designs. And they're almost, you could use them for backgrounds, they're quite neutral. And on the back of all your DSP gives you the colours that they've used in these papers. So if you look at this one, it says Basic Grey, Early Espresso, Grey Granite, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Rococo Rose, Smoky Slate, Very Vanilla and Whisper White. So I know that those colours are in these designs that I have chosen. So I am going to be using Whisper White, Rococo Rose, Basic Grey and the Early Espresso. So, and the cardstock actually is Grey Granite. So everything has come from the papers, so it will all match. So let's get started then. Right, so I have got my card base in a tent style, and then I've got 1/8 of an inch smaller is my frame. I quite like having a frame because it shows off your card a little bit more. So in the Tasteful Touches is this lovely little stamp here, and I'm going to actually have a little background using the Early Espresso and this stamp. And I'm going to do it first and second and third generations because I'm just basically creating a background. Oops. That's that, and then with my sponge dauber I'm going to, you guessed it, I'm going to edge the frame because it just makes it stand out a little bit more. So this is the first use of the sponge dauber. Fits nicely onto your index finger and creates a nice frame. So that's that. Put that aside, and then I'm going to die cut my paper. So I'm using both sides of this, and I've used the stitched nestled label dies, and these two, which are really, they're lovely. So the bigger one obviously is the pink side, and the smaller one is the darker side. So you'll be happy to know I've already die cut that out. So I'm then going to stick this together. the middle, and that's done. So that's down to one side. Then I'm going to do my flower and also my feather. So my feather, I have used the Whisper White. I've used the early espresso. So I got my feather and I'm going to colour in my feather. The bottom half is coloured in with early espresso and the top half is coloured in with Whisper White, daubed on. And then you can see when you stamp it out, you get a sort of a two-tone effect. I'm then going to get the Rococo Rose. I'm going to stamp out my flower. Put that away. I'm then going to just colour in the centre of that flower. Take some of the ink off. I'm just going to colour that in the middle, leaving some of the edges white. And that's it. I know sometimes we don't want to use the blends because they're quite expensive, but you can use these sponge daubers. They come, I think, 5 in a pack, and you can use your stamp pads to colour in your flowers or whatever. I want to fussy cut these out, but I'm going to do it on speeded up time. So then I'm going to be mounting and putting everything together. I've got this lovely metallic thread. It came with a silver and a rose colour. I'm not sure they're doing it anymore. I think I got it out of the old catalogue, but I thought this is really lovely and it works well with this colour. So you can use this with any thread if you want, or twine. So I got 3 fingers, push it round and then keep going round and round and round. And then when you're ready, just cut it off, and then I'm going to get anything at the moment. Right, so then I'm going to get some dimensional. Oops. And I'm going to stick this down on the dimensional. Do this all with one hand. Stick these down where you want it. And then that is your flower. It's going to go on top. And then this because it's on dimensionals, you can sort of position that underneath. It's coming out, and then I have got these lovely in good taste elements, wooden little elements, which are quite cute. So then I'm going to add that, and just again poke it underneath so it's popping out. Got these lovely little crosses. Not sure why, but they're quite sweet, so I'm going to use it. Bit fiddly. This is when tweezers come in handy. Just one there. Right, then just stick that on where you'd like it. Then mount it onto your card. I've already got dimension on there, so I'm not going to use more dimension. This is just going to be stuck on flat. Bone folders come in handy to get it really to the edge, all stuck down well. And then finish it off. Got these lovely frosted clear epoxy droplets. I'm just going to use one in the middle. And there we go. So, thank you for joining me. Happy stamping, crafters. If you like this video, please click the like button below, and please subscribe and select the bell icon to all to receive notifications of when I upload. Thank you.